everyone, today we're going to make a 4-braid dog tug toy. It's very simple. I'm going to use fleece fabric. You can pick your colours, you could do 4 different colours, you could do all the same colours as I've got today. You can make them in different lengths depending on the type of dog you want to make the toy for. I've cut already 4 pieces of fleece fabric. It's approximately 100 centimetres. So we have the 4 pieces of fabric already cut. I've also got, for my own benefit, an overdoor hanger which I have on my desk, just to hold the braid steady while I'm making it. You could use something else if you chose. We're going to start with knotting the 4 pieces of fabric together. So I'm going to fold my piece of fabric into half. I'll do that for each of the 4. Hold them in one hand. Get the 3rd one, add it to the other 2, and the 4th. Now I'm going to knot these together so that I can start making the braid. I need to make a firm knot because we want it to hold, obviously. However you do this is up to yourselves. I just hold all 4 together, knot them, hold the ends and the body of the fabric, pull it really tight. Make sure it's really firm. You don't want it to come apart. There we go, we have our knot. Now what I'm going to do, just to make life easier for myself, is I'm going to use a safety pin and I'm going to pin the fabric round the overdoor hanger just so it's steady on the desk. So I'll just do that. I'm just going to pin 2 of the strands together just so it holds steady. Now obviously if you're doing this with children, it might be a good idea if the adult does this part. You don't want any accidents. Here we go, nearly there. Pinned and held tight on the desk. Now to start with, it might sound complicated. I'm sure people are used to doing plaits or braids with 3. 4 is slightly more complex, but not that bad. So we want to separate the strands out just so we can discuss which one's which and where to start. So we have our 4 strands, there we go. Strand 1, 2, 3 and 4. And what we're going to do is to twist the first strand over the second strand, the 3rd strand over the 4th strand. There we go. I'm going to do this again, so don't worry if you don't get it the first time. The 2 middle strands, the left one over the right one. And we repeat. And that's all we need to do the whole way. Now the only thing is you want to make sure that it's firmly done because you want quite a tight braid. So the trick is to keep it as tight as possible, which is why I use the overdoor hanger, just so that I've got something to anchor my braid. So again I'm going to repeat. I'm going to twist the first 2 on the right so that the right one's going over the left one. The same with the 2 on the far side. The middle one is going over the far side. And then you're left with 2 strands in the middle. Left one goes over right. And there we go, we've got the start of our braid, and we'll carry on. So it's twisting the first 2 twisting the far two, and the middle two is left over right. It might be clearer if you use different colour fabric. I've just got the same fabric, so this is what I'm using. So it's right over left, middle two, left over right, and keep going. So we're carrying on, right over left, middle two over each other, right over left, middle two over each other. And we're getting closer to the end, so we need to remember that we're going to make a knot when we get closer. We don't want to get too close to the end, otherwise it makes it very difficult to knot. A few more and we'll be there. It is very, very simple to make this. It's more about getting used to which piece of fabric goes over which. Keeping it quite taut. And there we go. We're nearing off to the end now. So what I want to do is to make a knot to hold it all together. So here we go. There we are. Pull it really tight again. Really tight. Now if you want to, you can trim the ends, which I will do, just to make it a bit more neat. Not that my dog will mind. There we go. There we go. Scissors to one side. I'll undo the safety pin. And I'll trim these ends as well. And there we have our fleece dog toy. Very simple, very easy to make, very cheap to make. There we go. You can use different fabric. If you don't have any fleece fabric to hand, you could always use an old t-shirt. As with any toy, dog toy or otherwise, I would recommend that you supervise your animal when they're playing with it. Never leave them with it. They could obviously ingest it, which is not what you want. Using fleece fabric is a great way to prevent harm to your dog's mouth. It's nice and soft, it's a good toy, it's a good interactive toy you can play with them, play tug. It's also good because it can be washed. Put it in the washing machine. It won't last forever. You can make another one. You can make them in different lengths. If you have a small dog, make a smaller one, obviously. Bigger dog, bigger. This one I would recommend would be good for medium to large dogs. It's up to you, obviously, what size you use. This was 100 centimetres long and it made a good sized toy. Have fun making it. Please let me know how you do. Bye for now.